Hey guys, today we are looking at the EX Tuxedo personal fan. This is a unique take on a typical personal neck fan that you often see, in that this one you clip onto yourself instead of wrapping around your neck. So in this video, I'm going to show you a little bit about how it works, and then I'm going to talk about both the pros and the cons to this type of fan and help you decide whether it's right for you or not. So just to give you an idea of how it works here, at the top you can see there's a charging port, and then you can see there's a power button. So the air is going to come in here and then shoot out the top once we press this button. So I'll turn it on low there, you can hear it. And then I'll turn it on medium. You just press that button one more time. Again on high. And then back to off again. So you're gonna clip this on you, and this can rotate in any direction you need it to. Clip it onto you, and then aim that towards your face, and that's what's gonna create that cooling effect. So now let's talk about where you can put this. And this is the biggest con for me, is that there's really not a great place to put it on you in order to get that stream of air. A popular place to put it is right on the collar of your shirt. It's fairly lightweight enough to do that without like stretching out your collar really bad. But my problem with that is it puts it very, very close to your face. I'd prefer it to be a little lower. So if you have a lower cut shirt, that makes it easier. Some people put it on their belts, but I find that then it's too far away from your face. So the two places I'd recommend it, after trying it a bunch of different locations, is wear a polo shirt, because then you can put it right there and it's the perfect distance. Or if you have a over-the-shoulder bag or purse, you can clip it right there too. This is the ideal location for it, in my opinion. If it's too high, it's not as effective. If it's too low, it's not as effective. And that brings me to the next con, is it delivers a very, very specific stream of air, where it has to be pointed just so at your face for you to feel anything, as opposed to neck fans who are just going to be constantly blowing air from all around up into your face. This one, you have to make sure it's aimed right at you. If you're moving around, you might have to adjust it. It's not quite as convenient, but the pro is it is super, super subtle, especially if you have it on your belt. People really aren't going to notice it. They're not going to know it's a neck fan unless you have it on high, and it's pretty obvious based off the sound. But this is a very, very subtle type of neck fan. But the other con to it, is the battery life. This only gets 5 hours of use per charge, and then it takes about a couple hours to charge it back up. And now you have to keep in mind this is a small device compared to other neck fans, so naturally the battery life's going to be a little bit lower. But you have to consider that if you have a full day out at an amusement park, for example, you might want this to last more than 5 hours, but it's going to die before the end of the day. Even if you're just taking it to work with you, if you're working an 8-hour shift, this isn't going to last the whole shift. So that is a big con too, is this has below average battery life for a personal neck fan of that sort. So overall, I am not a huge fan of this fan. In general, I think there are other better options, the traditional headphone style neck fan that I personally like better, but I do see the advantage for having it be a subtle little neck fan, especially if you're wearing polos a lot, especially if you have a purse on a lot and you have that ability to hook it on in just the right spot. This might be an okay option for you to consider, but in most cases, I would suggest looking at a few different options for neck fans and maybe starting with one of those and seeing if you like it versus starting here.